Hello, I'm Andy, and you are a star. You are a star born on the 13th of August, listening to me. It's an incredibly interesting day to be born on the 13th of August. Yes, you're going to be very rebellious, and it is the people who are rebellious who change the world, who make new trends come to existence, and who make changes in countries, including governments as well. You are of the rebellious kind, and your character and personality is going to be a wonderfully interesting one. You will always look for fame, to be recognized, and you may do things negatively just to get that attention. So be careful, you can step across the line and you can have trouble with the law because you will tend to be very daring and taking risks of every kind. So the golden rule for you is to obey rules and regulations, whether where you work, where you do business, whether which country you live in, follow the rules and regulations. Otherwise, you're going to find plenty of obstacles and hurdles come your way. You have a charming personality because you will do everything very uniquely and differently. The trouble is, this will be a negative trend from you. And in your earlier life, until the ages of 28, 27, you are not going to be very lucky because you'll have a trend to do the opposite of what should be done. So you're born to trouble and you will create trouble in school. You will create trouble in your job and business. You will have ups and downs which are turning your life upside down and you will have to learn your lessons. So you'll have to wait until the age of 27, 28, 29, and 30 to adjust yourself again and to find that you are part of society and that you are part of job, business, and business areas. You can, of course, accelerate these energies. You don't have to wait until 27, 28, 29. But then this is the trend. And so that's the way it will be. If you see me for a 90-minute session, I will read your palms and I'll have your date of birth and time of birth. And from there, I will put you right to tell you exactly what's already happening, even as a teenager and in your earlier 20 years as well, in your early 20s, because a lot can go very, very wrong. So you will find that success will come for you much later in life. It will start to show from the age of 27 onwards. And then slowly it will be ups and downs until you enter the age of 36. When you enter the age of 36, your life is going to improve. But that's what the horoscope says. What does your palm say? Palms are very important. They belong to the energy of your soul. If the soul marks it down as bad, even after 36, it's going to be bad because the soul is your driver. The soul is your life. And the soul is given to you to manage you, to make you lucky and to find some good things in your life as well. But if you put your soul under a lot of stress, then the soul can walk away from you because the soul can walk away from us even while we are alive if you do too much to get the attention of negative planets. But we'll talk about that when you see me one day. Your character is going to be a rebellious one. You will be known as a revolutionary, a person who is willing to take on anybody, including governments as well. And that would be a mistake because you will be on the losing end as long as you go against the tide. So you don't want to do things against the law, basically. Otherwise, your character and personality will turn bad because you will be definitely hunted and you will be having problems. Your compatibility will be very little with people. You will be a loner, a person who is happy to be on your own, planning and plotting things and all that. That is also not good because a loner is somebody who cannot fit into society, and that's not good. So I will show you how when I meet you one day for a 90-minute session, which will only cost you USD $50. I'll show you how to get all these things for you to make you part of society, which is very important. In matters of romance, until 26, you will find that romance escapes you, meaning that it just cannot settle down with you. You're attracted to people who are ultimately go against you. And then from 27 onwards, it gets a bit better year by year. Your kind of horoscope should marry late. The earliest would be around the ages of 28, 29, and 30. If you marry before that, you would already have bad breakups at the age of 26 years old. So don't go into that marriage area too early. Settle down with your job and your business and your ambitions first. You'll have many talents. The information technology is one of your best talents because everything about the future is what you think you want to go for. So you will use tools like IT, information technology, to get into that business in any way possible. You could be a great designer. You could be very good in hardware. You could be very good in software. So whatever profession you undertake is possible. You could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor, you could be an architect, you could be anything, but you will be a very different one. And you will create problems for yourself in any profession that you are, because you will always see that the side which is very different is where you want to be. And in professional careers, you can't afford to do that. So you would like to do business on your own, even at a very early age, because you just can't fit into society that way, or even jobs or business. You are going to make it one day because you are an inventor of some kind. You're going to invent something that makes you very important and very powerful. That will happen for you. But don't let that wanting to do business come too early. Wait for these ages of 28, 29, and 30. They will help you to find your feet and do well for yourself. I'm going to give you some ages. I call them the milestones of your life. These are going to be the positive ages I will tell you first. When you are in the ages of all this that I'm going to mention, very important things may happen. And these are the positive things that may happen. So the ages of 10, and then 19, and then 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, and 91. As you approach these ages, you will see the sun starts to shine. You find a way out of trouble, and you start to become very lucky when you enter these ages I've just mentioned. In every areas of your life, you'll find peace, or you'll find fame, or you'll find becoming wealthier. Important things like long-term affairs with your partner can begin. A job and a business may start. I'm going to give you one more set of ages, which can also be very lucky for you. And these are the ages of 7 shows something important will happen in a good way. And then 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70, 79, 88, or even 97 years old. These are going to be wonderful ages. They make you change for the better. They bring success to a very, very high note. They let you even win fame and make yourself to be very well known for something good. I'm going to give you a set of ages, which I call the negative ages, the negative milestones in your life. And they will be your ages of 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, 85, or 94 years old. As you approach these ages, be very, very careful. Things are ballooning to make life for you a failure in many, many areas. And as you get into these ages which are negative, which I've mentioned, you will just be in hell. You will be in so much trouble, the left, right, center. You can't just get out of the misery. When you see me for a 90-minute session, I will plot all these ages. At that time, I will have your full date of birth, which means your time of birth as well. And then I will read your palms. Right now, all I know is 13th of August. And even then, I can tell you with all this information. Just imagine if I have all the information, how very much accurate I can be for you. Well, your health areas, you are very prone to accidents because you are taking risks of every kind. Basically, you are very impulsive, impatient, and hasty. and that leads you into accidents. So drive your car, drive your motorbike very carefully. And you will have many problems with your glands, the pancreas, the thyroid gland, and the prostate gland if you're a man. And if you're a woman listening to me, then the ovaries, the pancreas, and the thyroid. Your glands will have problems. And the other thing I worry about you is allergies. You're going to have more than your share of allergies, 4 allergies altogether. And these allergies are going to remain for your lifetime. And I will show you how to improve them through all the magic of lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, and lucky directions. They improve our life for the positive. So I will not talk too much about health because I know too little about you right now, too little information. But it's going to be a wonderful life if only you stick to the plans which I will create for you. I will tell you for the next 9 years the ups and downs which can happen. You can have luck come to you most unexpectedly when the good periods are there. So you are one of those who can win lotteries, for example, because the horoscope says wealth will come to you very suddenly and unexpectedly. And they may be through lotteries or playing the stock market or playing the money exchange, which is a huge, big industry. So you'll have that opportunity. At the same time, you may have unexpected problems, which you are sitting very pretty in anything in your life, and suddenly you are slammed down. You are just defeated. So all that will be told to you. I will concentrate on the next 9 years. You're going to be a very interesting person, whether male or female. And you're going to be the center of party because you will always stand out for your sometimes outrageous behavior and sometimes very creative behavior. But you can be a person who can be very loyal as well. And when you make friends, you will always stand up for them. A very interesting character you have, which shows that you are always somebody who comes up with the unexpected to make life very interesting for yourself and for others as well. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to having a 90-minute reading for you born on the 13th of August. And I will have your date of birth, I'll have your time of birth, and I'll have photos of your palms. From there, I will tell you in detail what will happen to you in the next 9 years, how to improve yourself, what the timing will be according to your ages, and how high you can be. And I will also warn you about certain ages where, like a pit opening up, you can collapse and into poverty as well. You can go from that limit to that limit. But let's talk about that later one day when I see you. In the meantime, remember, you are born very special. All you need is guidance from me. And you will see with that guidance, you will avoid all the bad traps waiting for you. And you will start with your aura starts to shine. I'll show you that magic, the soul that you have inside you. Everybody has to have a soul. Otherwise, we couldn't be alive. I'll show you how to activate your soul. Normally, our soul is automatically activated when there are ages of 50s, 60s, or 70s. But you don't have to wait that long. Even if you are a teenager and you make an appointment to see for a reading, I will show you how to accelerate the energy. Once you activate your soul, your third eye will wake up and your aura will start to shine. And that's what is going to make you a very special person. I look forward to doing that for you. In the meantime, I wish you a good life. And remember, you're born on a very special day. Thank you. Goodbye.